Hi, Stephanie.
Hi. Sorry, I was trying to get George down.
Why are you after George?
I'm not. Not. I'm not at all. They're in a challenge, aren't they?
What makes you think that?
I hear it.
Do you want to press the button then? Fuck off! What's the matter with you? You push that button, we're out. I'm not staying down. No dinner. Well, I don't care. I'm staying here all night. We've got no dinner. Full stop. You push that. I'm being serious. You better get your ass into gear, motherfucker.
They're going to start playing with people's heads well and truly. It's started right now, I bet you.
It has if they've took them off. Nah, Big Brother.
Chef, what's the crack?
What's happening?
They're not there, are they?
No.
He's a crutch in here, it's like...
No, but like that though. I thought it was more sister-brother.
No, I don't know if it's like that, but it's definitely like something.
I think it's more brother-sister thing.
Well, I hope not. I said that, but I hope not.
No, I think it is.
That's how I'm winding her up.
It definitely won't go any further.
She really does miss him.
Yes. My Georgie. He's my bro.
Lovely, you know.
He's my brother.
This week, Claire, David, Gary, James and Kelly all face the public vote. Who steers? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Claire, add 02. For David, add 03. For Gary, add 07. For James, add 09. For Kelly, add 10. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the new Celebrity Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tomorrow's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Celebrity Big Brother website. Stay tuned for Bit on the Side, where Emma will be joined by Duncan James, Radio 1 Extra DJ Nick Bright, Judy James and the legend that is Keith Chegwin.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
Honestly, in our business, details matter. That's why I chose a Lumia 930. It's got tons of apps and a great camera. It's Windows, so it works with my stuff here. And with OneDrive, my files are there if I need them. So I'll be ready wherever the day takes me.
Click today, collect tomorrow. Selection confirmed.
Click and collect with F&F School Shop. This August, save big money with the Health Lottery and our fantastic online direct debit offer. Just sign up online to play monthly by direct debit and we'll refund your first 2 weeks play. That's right, we'll pay for up to 40 lines played each draw, giving you up to an incredible £160 money back on us. And you'll never miss another draw again. The Health Lottery. You can only win it if you buy a ticket.
Okay girls, time for something exciting with new Activia Fruit Fusion. Delicious fruit combinations like mango and passion fruit and blueberry and acai. All topped with Activia's creamy yoghurt and its dairy goodness. Feeling good tastes so good. So try it. You'll love it or your money back. New Activia Fruit Fusion. Feeling good starts from within.
With Demand 5, you can make what you want of TV. So, if it's time for crime, or you want to make a date, with Stand By Your Man. Or you want to catch some rays in Summer Bay. Well, it's all in one place. It's all at your fingertips. On Demand 5. Away from the city of sin.
She was discovered dead in Mexico.
It's the Day of the Dead.
Cartel on cartel crime, nobody's looking into that.
Then we will. That part of the border is like the Wild West. What could go wrong?
The new season of CSI, 9 o'clock next Tuesday on Channel 5. Catch previous episodes on Demand 5.
Society has deemed these women defective, and it's our job to fix them. This is a prison, and we are in charge.
Who are you?
You can call me Governor.
The brand new season of Wentworth Prison starts the 3rd of September on Channel 5. Catch the first season on Demand 5.
Now let's not waste any time, let's get to the juicy bits with Emma and Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. And you can expect strong language from the start and throughout, and adult themes.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by SuperCasino.com.
Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. What a show again! What a show! Can you not hurry up?
Yes, boss.
Can you not? Just a bit quicker.
No, boss.
A bit quicker. I'm sorry about this. See, we've had a slight problem because the rain has been so heavy for the last couple of days. We thought we had a hole in the roof, but it turns out it was just Lauren marking the territory again. Anyway, go on, shoo! Don't worry, we've got a show to do. Don't know why I cocked my leg like an animal then. Right, you're in luck. You're in luck. The spillage has been dealt with, and now it's time to meet our panel, who I promise are so much better than my jokes tonight. It might be raining outside, but don't be blue, because our first guest is a man who really is my one love. When he's in the BOTS studio, I breathe easy. So let's hope his visit tonight doesn't fly by. It's Duncan James.
That was good, that was good.
Yeah, just for you, just for you.
Good.
My next guest is about to send our street cred through the roof. He is straight from Radio 1 Extra. He is all bangers and no mash in it. He also loves carrot cake. Please make some noise for Nick Bright.
She read my Twitter bio. She read my Twitter bio.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I have seen it.
All the research.
And finally, completing this epic sausage fest tonight.
Easy now.
Is a TV legend that really has done it all. From full frontal, you know, him giggling up the stairs as well, to dancing on ice, although not at the same time, because that would just be dangerous. So please, be upstanding. Come on. The almighty Cheggers!
So embarrassed now.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sit down.
That's
just
very
enjoy
kind
it.
of you. I was just avoiding Lauren's spot there.
I know, you don't want to slip over on it, do you? So listen, tonight we saw the phobias task all happening in the house. Keith, do you think it was good teamwork? Or, I know there was a bit of hoo-ha, obviously, with a few people, but as a team, did they work well?
Well, I mean, I remember Gary saying, like, together we all achieve more, but to be honest with you, I think it's more like together we all thrive. Because there are a few funny people in that house, and now they're all making sides, aren't they? They're all sort of like... I'm not too sure whether the team works there anymore.
Yeah. And we did hear them saying, didn't we? You know, Gary obviously didn't take kindly to what Dee had to say.
I love their egos.
I can't believe this is the first time ever I'm meeting Keith Chegwin, and he is in love with Big Brother just as much as I am. It's
I can't get enough of it. I want to wind on till tomorrow now.
Oh, no, let's just bask in the glory of tonight, Keith.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, we'll get on to tomorrow. So 3 housemates, we saw them take their seats in the chairs of fear. Edel was faced with a belly button. Duncan, how do you think she got on?
I think it should have been like a real belly button, though.
So do
you know what I mean? It was
yes.
like, you could have found a nice big fat hairy person. Well, he's not big and he's not fat. And are you hairy?
I've got a big belly.
He's got...
Never say things like that on this show because we will ask to see it.
No.
I thought it was a bit of a letdown, though. It was like a plastic thing, wasn't it?
I know what you mean. You did kind of want... Did you want a real belly button? Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, she got her head right in there, you know, with
Did
a
you
big...
feel cheated?
Yeah, definitely. She should have really got in there with a real big man and a hairy belly button.
And you know, like...
She's enjoying that thought a little bit too much.
It's the one bit of TV gold we've got from her so far, because she's been so boring.
Well, I think that's the thing as well. She has been quite quiet at the minute as well, so to see her do a really great part of that task would have been really nice.
Yeah. You want to stick your head in a real belly button and come out with some fluff. Do you know what I mean? Covered in it.
And why is it always blue?
Yeah, I don't know.
Me either. Now, Ricky got the gift of gunge. Nick, what were you hoping would pop out?
I can only think about Keith getting his belly out now, to be honest. I'm struggling to think of anything else. But I really would have liked to seen Ricky's mate, sorry.
Keith?
Yeah, not you. Not you again. Ricky's mate from Geordie Shore, any of them. It would have been good to see them stick their head out and say, please stop pursuing something that is not coming to you. Lauren's not interested. She's not interested.
So you think that's never going to happen?
Oh, it's a showmance and a half, isn't it? Come on, guys. It's a showmance and a half.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
No.
You don't know?
Well,
we're going to talk about this later.
All right.
We'll talk about that later. Let's carry on with phobias. How would you, Duncan, have got on with the whole smelling part of the phobias?
You need to be in a tour bus with Blue. I mean, there's some of them smells that we have in that bus.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been a walk in the park.
Boys can deal with smells, can't they?
Yeah, we can cope. We cope really well with smells. No, we do.
The green room was kicking a bit. It was, a bit.
I've got to say, I came in there when 2 of you were in there. I was like, I'm not going back with Duncan around. No way. So the task obviously took a slightly different turn when Dee, Frenchie and Kelly had to answer a few questions, obviously, that were in connection with the house and who they thought of what. I didn't say that right, but you know exactly what I mean.
We're with you.
Were you surprised, Keith, by how fearless they were?
I was actually.
They could have pushed that button to keep the peace.
Yeah, I thought Dee might have pushed the button to keep the peace. And do you know what? It's funny, because when Dee started out, I wasn't too keen on her, but now I really love her. And I loved her honesty tonight. I really enjoyed it. And I was quite surprised that none of them pressed the button. But, I mean, there was no surprise with Kelly having to go at Frenchie and Frenchie having to go at Kelly. That was sort of like, you know,
knew
part of the
those
course.
two were going to be game for saying what
but
they
I thought,
weren't you?
Dee thought for a second, didn't she? She put a lot of careful thought into what she was going to say.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying her.
She tried to not offend, I think, as much as you
exactly, but
Gary
took such offence to me.
He did, he really did. And she said he's taken it all too seriously, the whole game. Nick, do you agree with that? Do you think he maybe needs to lighten up a bit?
Yeah, I think a little bit. We were just talking earlier on about how Hollywood kind of A-listers, they get a little bit detached from reality. And it's almost like he has had a load of people around him saying, that's a great idea, Gary, fantastic, yes, 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 yes.
Do it, Gary.
It's like people are going, Gary, that's a terrible idea, or we don't like the fact you haven't had a shower, Gary. I think you should get in the shower. Like,
there's men and smells again. We have come full circle. Have we not?
I think he is taking a bit serious to answer your question. I think he could do with lightening up a bit, but I must say as well, I'm a big fan of Gary. I'm very much enjoying watching him on the show.
Yeah. He's good entertainment.
He's brilliant.
I think if he went, the house would lack a massive kind of personality and, you know...
So you're all in agreement, so you like Gary?
I didn't like him at first.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of his, but I do like him to stay in the house because it makes a great show for me, watching at home.
He's just so
I mean, he says he's got 3 angels round him. I think they're Hell's Angels. Something going on there.
What did you, what do you think about the whole comment that Gary's taking it too
No.
He is an actor. I think Gary's an actor. That's right. But is he taking it too seriously?
No, he's not taking that. You know, they're taking Gary too seriously. They keep getting upset about every little thing he does. There's no respect for the fact that he's 70 and all the stuff he's been through. They're taking him too seriously. The guy's a legend. Give him a break. Gary to win.
As he said, Frenchie didn't hold back. I don't think any of us expected her to. Would you have said, Duncan, that Kelly was the most fake?
No, I don't think Kelly's fake. I think Kelly's like one of the most real in there. Like, she's going through so much personally and stuff, and it's like all genuine. It's real. Like, you're watching her come out of herself and become Kelly, you know, right in front of our eyes. And I don't think that's been fake.
Why do you think Frenchie picked her then?
Because it's probably a scapegoat, you know, and I think Frenchie's just like crazy.
Whatever came out
She's just like, you know.
She takes Nicola McLean shred to a whole new
She's
level.
a crazy bitch.
Now let's move on to Lauren. Keith, you obviously know her because you've done Dancing on Ice
She's
together.
lovely.
How do you think she's getting on in there?
I think she's relieved now. No, sorry. A little bit there. Caught her swimming in the toilet earlier, but anyway. I think she's doing all right. I don't know what's gone on recently, because that little chat about Ricky the other night, you know, about fancying and all that. What's going... she's sort of like...
Well,
is it a bromance? Is it a Big Brother romance type thing?
I
She's trying to create.
Well,
I mean, the wing.
I don't think she is. She's very much kind of said he's really lovely, but I don't fancy him. But he's like a little dog on heat.
Yeah, but we were left with a hook the other night where she was sort of staring into the sky,
saying
wondering
maybe
about
I
it.
could.
And now Charlotte weed last time in the bed. Now she's doing it in the pool. You know?
Too much wee going on, isn't there?
But she's a lovely girl. I tell you, she's out of all the people I worked with on Dancing on Ice, she was the most honest and the most genuine and the most lovely person to work with.
Duncan, is a house romance a good idea?
Do you know what? I've actually got a friend of mine who probably would answer that really, really well. I would get him on the phone, Em, but I don't think he'd take the call.
I think he's probably avoiding us, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. Sorry,
would you like to see how things were getting on this morning?
Yeah! Look. That's what you're going to be married to.
She's had a vision, and she sees...
Look, cheeky little finger. See? He's good at a cheeky little finger, see that?
And it'll be about somebody in there.
Look it inside like that. Then
I don't believe, you know, I believe in that.
Why am I in love with you?
Your mind is so powerful. People
now you're in love.
A little bit of their mind.
Oh, God.
But when you tap into that other side of your mind...
Don't forget, he only eats for a short time in the day. And maybe you can organise it, he eats in a separate room. He has a separate bathroom, eats in a separate room. If you're going to make love, there's a bleach room that he goes, scrubs himself with bleach.
I don't, trust me. I know that'll work out.
Do you remember when he was like,
That'll be a scream with a glory hole and she'll want to wash it herself. You're not touching me.
This is George. Will Stephanie please come?
Yeah, that's funny.
I like that.
Awareness and awareness.
Gentlemen, you had a very, very masculine reaction to
I
that
don't know what's
clip.
going on there. I can't work it out.
Leading him on! Leading him on!
She is leading him on, I think. Because the other night, do you remember she turned around and she said, oh, when he gets a bit older, maybe I could, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And now I think she's thinking, hang on, I'm going to, I don't know.
But George, he's so sweet, though.
He's
lovely. He's so lovely.
But when he was doing that whole puppy dog thing earlier on, she wasn't interested.
No.
And then all of a sudden, was it last night, he kind of took a little bit of a stand.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now, she's like, oh, actually, I've decided I do like you. Oh, like, it's kind of like treat me and keep him keen. You know?
I think she maybe loves him but isn't in love with him.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
That's all.
Thanks, boys, thanks. Still to come, Judy James is going to be here channeling the power of body language. But tomorrow night's the first eviction of the series, and here are all the numbers you need to save your faith. This week, Claire, David, Gary, James and Kelly all face the public vote. Who stays, you decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Claire, add 02. For David, add 03. For Gary, add 07. For James, add 09. For Kelly, add 10. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50 pence. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Celebrity Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99 pence. If you already have the Big Brother app, you will need to update it to vote. Voting closes in Wednesday's eviction show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Celebrity Big Brother website.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
Jason's a happy bunny. He thinks the cashier at the Tesco petrol station has a crush on him because she didn't charge him for all his fuel. But really it's because he always scans his club card. Big or small shops all count towards saving up to 20p off a litre. 6 million others have saved on their fuel too, but they don't think the cashier fancies them. Do your shopping, scan your club card and save up to 20p a litre. Club card fuel save. Every little helps.
They come from the sea.
Where one walks, many follow. Wherever you run,
They will be there.
They're your Royal Marines commandos. It's a state of mind. You may already have it. Search Royal Marines.
People actually think we're cops. Let's Be Cops is action-packed, outrageous fun. It's the summer's breakout buddy comedy.
they're not LAPD, maybe a special unit.
Yeah, we're black ops, dude.
Let's Be Cops in cinemas Wednesday.
We've got a connection. I feel what's going on. How much do you reckon this huge Burger King meal would cost?
£6.
£3.79. I'm going to give you a burger right now. That's fresh.
Try the new Big King King Chicken or King Wrap with a regular fries and drink for only $3.79 every day on our King Deals menu.
Boom, boom. That was called?
Burger King.
When you have a headache, take Nurofen Express for faster relief than paracetamol or ibuprofen. For your headache, switch to Nurofen Express.
Hooray for the glorious nothing days. Those wonderful empty calendar days. The nothing better to do than doss in our PJs all day days. When family just happily dilly and dally. The glorious nothing days are the best days. The bread and butter days. The days that matter. Anchor Spreadable. Tastes like home.
We're always late and it's always down to you.
Your dad won't even notice. Oh, come on.
Leave it.
Forgive him. He's an idiot.
The Ford Fiesta featuring Sync with Text Reader to help you go further.
Come and have a look at this. The magic eraser.
What's magic about it? Just a wet sponge, isn't it?
No, he's a wizard. Making dirt disappear in front of your very eyes.
Well, it's all faked, isn't it?
How does he get all that dirt off then?
I reckon he uses mirrors.
But look at the grease vanish. He makes it look so easy.
It's just the trick of the light.
So you could do that, could you?
Of course I could.
Go on then.
Don't want to.
Flash Magic Eraser. Looks like a sponge, cleans like magic.
There's one more thing your daddy wanted you to have.
Do I detect a hint of trouble in Ewing Paradise?
Good blackmail never sours.
The season premiere of Dallas, 10 o'clock Thursday, the 4th of September on Channel 5.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
to Celebrity Big Brothers, but on the side. I was going to say, what a week it's been in the house. What a moment I've just had on television. But what a week we have had in the house. So here to discuss all the goings-on is the First Lady of Body Language, the very brilliant Judy James. OK, so let's start with the task, the fear of knowledge task. We saw Dee, Frenchie and Kelly all have to kind of say what they thought. How do you think they dealt with it?
I mean, my favourite bit so far in this series has been Gary coming out the shower by a mile. I mean, I could watch that on a loop. But this, for me, was definitely second favourite. And it was a genuinely dramatic moment, because up until now, this house has been very male-dominated. And the women have kind of laid low a bit. But suddenly you got these 3 women in there, and they began to speak their minds. And I thought the honesty was amazing. They didn't make any bones about it. And also, the moment for me was when I realised that female alpha Dee was going to take on the big beast Gary outside. I mean, bring it on. That was just fantastic.
What was their body language telling you whilst they were up there and doing it?
I think Frenchie and Kelly were kind of bitching one another too much to do too much. But I think with Dee, she did this kind of cut-off where she hid her face, so she looked like a naughty kid. But at the same time...
And she did say, didn't she, oh, I'm going to get in trouble from Gary when I go back.
But I don't think she cared, because actually she was very open and very confident in the way that she delivered her verbal message.
And what about the housemates? Because they obviously all got to watch it on the plasmas. What was their body language telling you, other than shit?
You could hear the bowels liquefying out there. I mean, they were absolutely pooing themselves. And I love their body language, especially with little Ricky, because Ricky he's very much, his big relationship in that house is with Dee. And if you see him all the time, he tucks under her arm, she's got her arm around his shoulder, they hold one another's hands when there's anything going on. So he's very much like her child, and she's been protecting him, and she's been protecting nearly everybody in there. But I loved Ricky because he literally got a cushion and hid behind it, and he was rocking like an anxious kid. Even Claire was covering her face, and I think they all realised they just got sort of Gary's back watching the screen, and when he turned around and went, what did she say? I don't think anybody wanted to tell him.
Yeah. Claire was quite diplomatic, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was just explaining.
Yes, she takes it a bit too seriously, you know, Gary.
Yeah, well, then we saw Dee re-enter the house, obviously, and the two of them sat down. You know, Gary wanted to have a chat with her, understandably so, to explain everything. How do you think they both handled that situation, and did they go about it the right way?
I absolutely love this, because it could be used for a police training video. Dee...
You can see them here.
Yeah, she kind of used these techniques. For a start, she did what she's doing there. She leant forward. Now, at that
point... Like I am with you.
He should have
Give it to me, Judy James.
Why? Hang on. I'm going here. He should have smelt trouble, because she's an untested alpha. James has tested everybody else of any strength in the house, but nobody's tried to take Dee on, so they don't know what she can do.
Right.
And when she sat there like that, rather than look intimidated, I think at that moment he might have realised that he might be in a bit of trouble. What she did then, she controlled him with her hands, but she did this police technique, which is called escalating assertiveness. She started off firmly, but quite calm. Then she got very firm, and then she ended up at a stage where police would probably use a taser. She used a finger, and she was kind of poking at him, but she was taking no nonsense, and she would not let him, even when he got to the bit where he was saying, and when we knew that he was losing, when he said, but I've died twice, which is like, you cannot beat me in an argument, because I know things. And she just carried on, and I thought she was magnificent.
So you think she handled herself very well. How do you think he handled himself?
I think suddenly, you could see that he suddenly realised what he might have got into, and he started to quieten down a little bit. I think the moment that he really lost, when he did the I've died twice, and she sort of, he thought she'd smirk, but she hadn't, and he said, oh, you know, you don't believe me. And she then turned around and said, I've listened to you for hours in the garden, I believed you. He had nowhere to go. She left him absolutely nowhere to go, and I loved the way that the cup of tea broke it all up, didn't it? This tea taste. She went back into sort of nurturing.
She did make sure his tea tasted, you know, funny as well. Don't drink it, Gary. Don't drink it.
But that was great, because she ended up in her usual role of nurturing Alpha again. So, although when she walked away, obviously she added something else. But
yeah. So, will this carry on? Do you think this little bit of friction between the two of them, or is it? He doesn't seem to carry on friction really. He said he doesn't really like arguing. Could it affect the rest of the house if it carries on?
Oh, for sure. I mean, this in an animal pack, this should not happen. There's two things that an animal pack can't live through. One is if two big alphas take one another on, or wanted to be big alphas. So that would be the fight if Gary got stuck in with Audley. That would be one that they wouldn't want. They'll prevent that. But a female alpha getting into a fight with a male alpha, again, that can split the entire group. And whereas when James takes him on, they can kind of let him get on with it. With Dee, they're going to have to start taking sides, and they won't want to do that. So this is absolutely traumatic stuff in terms of hierarchy in the pack.
OK. Who do you think has the most influence over all of the housemates?
It's still Gary. I mean, I saw a television programme once where these people, they'd got a wildlife farm and they were sitting in their home and for no reason a moose walked into the house and they just sat there and it kind of, it knocked a few things around and it shoved a bit of furniture and it kind of looked around and nobody spoke and then it walked out. That's what Gary's like. You can't move when he's around, you know, you just hope he's not going to knock too many things over or cause too many troubles. So I think he's got that coercive influence in the house. But also, I have to say that Kelly's got strong coercive influence as well, because as Leslie's found out, Leslie is bricking it now because he says if she gets thrown out, if she goes out tomorrow night, he's going to look really bad, and she does have the power to make people look really bad.
And he doesn't seem to want to look bad, does he, Leslie?
Oh, Leslie,
he's very much there to, as he said on his VT, he wants to like introduce himself to a new audience. Yeah, I mean he's very resilient. I think he wouldn't look bad for too long, but I think even his senses are going that this would be one step too far and he might alienate the public. OK, maybe that's why he's quieting down as well a little bit, because he needs to be calm. Judy, thank you very much. Judy James, everybody. Coming up, I'm going to be wagging my chin in the phone room. But first, before the celebs went into the house, Louisa gave them her customary probing. Here's how tomorrow's potential evictees got on being probed.
What do people know you for?
Being a heartthrob. What are you laughing for? International heartthrob, yeah?
What annoys you?
Laziness, untidiness, arrogance.
Lover or fighter?
That puts me in a position.
It's a hard one.
At the moment, a fighter. Rudeness, shouting.
Little white lie or the truth?
The little white lie.
Will you be doing that in the house?
No.
No farting?
No.
You're not going to fart?
Oh, yeah, everybody farts. It's a natural bodily function.
I don't.
Speaks a mind, takes no shit.
I could smell it and tell you what you ate yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Bus or limo?
Limo?
Obviously. Don't you know who you are? If you had to rate yourself on like a celeb fame scale of 1 to 10, where would you put yourself?
Well, you didn't know who I was, so not that high.
12.
You haven't heard the question
yet,
you vain bastard.
I'm being honest. And this is in the UK or worldwide, are we talking now? I am known in other countries, you know.
Love or money?
Mum. Oh, okay. That was a frank answer, by the way.
Why should the British public vote to keep you in the house?
Because I'm here for the good of this country. I'm here for the good of this city. I'm here for the good of mankind. I'm here for the good of everyone here. And I'm here for the pleasure of being on this show to give you the best of what I am.
Complete the sentence. I'm a massive...
cock.
Dirty, untidy, rude.
Have you ever used the phrase, don't you know who I am?
Every Saturday night.
Arrogant, really loud, really in your face.
How do you want the public, the British public, to perceive you? Generally, anyone.
Generally people.
Do you want to see my monkey?
What? What the hell? What is this smut? What is this smut?
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
This
August. Save big money with the Health Lottery and our fantastic online direct debit offer. Just sign up online to play monthly by direct debit and we'll refund your first 2 weeks play. That's right, we'll pay for up to 40 lines played each draw, giving you up to an incredible £160 money back on us. And you'll never miss another draw again. The Health Lottery. You can only win it if you buy a ticket.
Are you ready to shape the future?
A soldier on my own, I don't know the way. I'm ready for the fight and fate.
Take over tomorrow. Only the brave wild, the new masculine fragrance, Diesel.
People say, what's your secret? But there's no secret. You train a lot and you eat right, including lots of protein. Corn sausages are a healthy protein source because they're low in saturated fat. Practice protein. Practice protein. Practice. I don't keep secrets. I just keep going. Make corn sausages part of your program.
Hooray for the glorious nothing days. Those wonderful empty calendar days. The nothing better to do than doss in our PJs all day days. When family just happily dilly and dally. The glorious nothing days are the best days. The bread and butter days. The days that matter. Anchor spreadable. Tastes like home.
For years now, I've been trying to recreate the ice-cold refreshment of the Coors Light. But still, nothing has come close. See for yourself. For a chance to visit my ice bar, go to CoorsLight.co.uk.
Want to sell great items you no longer need? It's time for Gumtree.
Fruity and delicious. Go ahead, the most important snack of the day.
We like these fish fingers, and we like these fish fingers. Caught anything yet, Rosie?
No, Dad, but you have.
Where is that little boy?
Do you think you've got Andre?
Those children have got to live with this.
I'm so sorry. You've got a body.
Suspects, 10 o'clock Wednesday and Thursday on Channel 5. Catch the previous episodes on Demand 5.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
Welcome back to Celebrity Bit on the Side, where I'm in the old dog and bone room. Eh? Dog and bone? Just like Gary, we are wired, locked up and ready to go. We are going to be talking to friends, family and fans of our 5 celebs facing eviction. So, who is on line 1?
We've got Ashley Coyle, who's a big fan of Gary.
Ashley Coyle? The Ashley Coyle?
Hi.
Hey! How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. So, massive fan of Gary. You had some lovely things to say about him on Friday. So why do you think he should stay tomorrow night?
Well, I just think he's a really, really nice person. I think he's had quite a tough week since he's come onto the house from the other housemates. They haven't exactly been welcoming and comforting towards him, and he still seems to be extremely grateful to be there and still speaks incredibly high of all the housemates, which is incredibly hard to do if you're not getting an easy time. So I just think he's a great guy and he really deserves to be there.
What do you enjoy about him the most? What's the kind of best part of seeing him, do you think?
Again, what I was just saying, like, watching him, I find it very hard to watch him kind of, like, watch the other housemates say these nasty things about him, and, like, I feel really bad watching it, but then to watch him still be so grateful to be there, still speak so highly of everyone else.
And then he makes those noises, which is just brilliant, and I don't know how he does it with his voice.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. Ashley, thanks for being on the phone tonight. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Who's next? Who's on line 2?
We've got Sophie, who's Kelly's daughter.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How do you think she's doing in there?
I think she's doing very well. We're all very proud of her.
Yeah, do you think she'll be all right for the next 2.5 weeks? She has struggled a little bit in the past few days.
I think she'll get better. I think she's warming up to it.
Yeah, you think she's settling in a bit?
Yeah.
OK, we'll do a good pitch for her. Why should she stay? Why should people vote for her to stay?
Oh, I think she should stay because I think she's only just warming up to everyone. She's so happy to be there and being herself, and she's loving everyone in the house, and I think they're all being so good to her, and I think she'll come out of her shell more if you keep her in there.
Brilliant. Sophie, thank you very much.
That's all right.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. It's weird. I wish I could see them to actually wave to. Who have we got on line 3?
We've got David's friend, Coyote.
Coyote, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Relaxing.
Oh, good. Tell me, are you as confident as a gentleman as your friend is?
Say that again, sorry?
Are you as confident of a gentleman as your friend is?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
So tell me, why should David be staying in the house?
Well, David, obviously, being a close personal friend, he's a very fun person to be around.
Yeah.
He has got a great personality, but with so many big characters in the house, he's not really had a lot of airtime.
Yeah.
So I don't think the public have really had a chance to see him shine just yet. I think sort of keeping him in would be beneficial for both the viewers and also the housemates as well. Actually,
so what would we see from him, you think, that maybe we haven't seen so far? What more does he have to offer?
David, he is highly intelligent, believe it or not. I mean, with his background in the military, he is a bit more than just muscle. Yes, he is a bit of eye candy. You know, let's not fool ourselves. But he is a very good cook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't know about, but he's a very, very good cook.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, we don't really get to see everything that goes on in the house.
Yeah.
And because there are a lot of strong characters in there, it's sort of, David's not really had the chance to
shine.
To shine yet. Yes, he's not really had the chance to shine yet. So I think they should keep him in.
Well, good pitch. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Who's on line 4? 4 or 5? Who are we on?
4.
4, line 4.
James's wife, Ola.
Ola Jordan.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Now listen, your hubby, he's got a bit of a new buddy in there, hasn't he? What do you think of his friendship with George?
I think they're like 2 school children. It's nice to see they've got each other and they just want to have fun, both of them. I think George is up his street.
Yeah.
He's normal, down to earth, so I think it's nice to see, yeah.
And what do you think to his relationship with Gary?
I think on beginning they started on a bad sort of way, but I think they're getting used to each other. And what I can see, they do chat to each other quite a lot.
They seem to be settling down, don't they? Maybe
I
starting
think so.
to understand
I think they're getting used
more.
to each other. I think they talk to each other quite a lot, and yeah, it's quite good.
OK, come on, Ola, give us a pitch. Why should James stay?
Because he's entertaining. He won't take any crap from anyone.
Yeah, no, he won't.
He said that for himself. But I want to see the James, which I know at home as well, which is the softer James. I haven't seen that yet. He's very loyal and he's got good heart and he means well. So, yeah, it would be boring without him, though.
Okay, Ola, thank you for being on the phone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And our fifth and final caller.
Yeah, we got Claire's friend, Lisa Riley.
Lisa Riley?
Hi, Emma, you all right?
I'm really good, how are you?
Yeah, really well, thank you.
I think that's twice in 5 days that we've had a little chit-chat.
It's proved that I'm absolutely addicted to Celebrity Brother.
Yay!
I am, completely, yes.
So listen, do you think Leslie was right for putting her up?
No, Leslie was absolutely proven that she's a triple threat. It was completely calculated, and he was doing it because he wants to get rid of her. I think he's quite conniving. I really, really do. And by getting rid of Claire, you know, she's an actress. She'll understand because he's an actor, and she'll get what he's playing at.
So what do you mean by a triple threat?
Because I think Leslie's trying to get rid of people who he's threatened by.
Right,
so
got you. Okay.
There was a load of baloney when he said, I'll explain why I'm getting rid of you.
Because you're the strongest.
Yeah, exactly. It was a load of rubbish.
Okay, Lisa, give us your pitch. Why should Claire stay?
Claire should stay because she is a bundle of fun. What Big Brother's got to do is get a secret task room with Ricky and also with George. Put them three in together, and Claire, obviously. 4 very big bottles of wine, and you will see the true Claire.
Well,
right?
That's a task I'd like to be involved in as well.
Yes, it'd be great, wouldn't it? But literally, honestly, she's great fun, and she's a great actress and a good friend, and I really hope she can stay in because she is fantastic. I just think she can't find a place at the moment, you know.
She needs to have her time to shine.
Yeah, she really does. So please keep hold of her because she'll be worth it, I really promise.
Lisa, thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Bye.
Bye, love.
See
Bye.
ya. So that's what friends and family think, but ultimately the decision is yours. You need to pick up the phone to vote, and remember, you are voting to save. OK, thanks everybody. That was wonderful, but we have run out of credit on the phone. So, time to get up there, do your thing. Let's do a bit of crossing of swords. 6, rather. You know what they say about flies, don't you? Well, they hang around, eh? Woo! Time for an exclusive, and there is no extra charge for this.
We've reached a real impasse. You know, I don't have any unkind words to say about her now. She's really trying. I still wish she was nominated. Gary definitely should be on the list. He's just, you know, bless his heart, he's trying. He's just a big old lumbering, loud, belchy, farty, nasty bear, and it's his way or the highway. David, he just really wants to go home, and he really misses his fiancée, and but you can't say he's not in there, you know, cooking and cleaning and leading the exercise routines. Claire was nominated just because it was a cost of the coin, and I thought she's a strong lady. She's like me. She's been there. She's done that. I hope she doesn't get voted out because I don't want her to go. No, neither do I want Kelly to go, even though she turns on me. She's like night and day. One day she's my best friend, and the next day I'm an egomaniac and two-faced. But I think all my decisions were solid except maybe on Kelly.
Okay, should we chat nominees? Yeah! In the interest of fairness, we will spend a whopping 45 seconds chatting about each of our housemates, and when we hear this noise...
Peed everywhere. I'm so sorry. Like a chihuahua.
Like a chihuahua.
Like a chihuahua.
Time's up, and we're going to move on to the next one. So let's start with Kelly. She has had a tough first week. Duncan, do you think she can cope for another 2.5?
Yeah, I think she can. You know, she's a great character. She's one of the biggest characters in that house, I think, for me anyway. You know, she's one of those really interesting people as well, and what she's going through fascinates me. And I really hope she stays, and I hope she's not voted out.
It is good to have characters that you can learn from.
Yeah, you know, she's just like fascinating. I really enjoy watching her, like listening to what she's going to say and stuff as well.
Keith, do you think it was a mistake by Leslie putting her up? I know we've
just
the
world's
heard
worst
him
mistake.
say.
I can't tell you. I don't think Leslie at the time thought it was going to affect things because I thought they were palsy-walsy.
Yeah.
But I think as soon as Kelly was on the scrap heap, that was it, end of story. And I know there's a lot of making up between the both of them, but I think they sort of love to hate each other.
Yeah, there's
Peed everywhere.
She won't forget it. She won't forget it.
Like a chihuahua.
Like a chihuahua. OK, let's move on to David. He said he's too good looking to be voted out. Let's ask another good looking man.
Yes?
Duncan, Is he too good looking to be voted out?
Do you know, I've got to say, he is good to look at. He's sexy, and but you know, until he opens his mouth, really, bless him. He looks great. If he could just keep it zipped a little bit, but.
Okay. We've seen a slightly softer side to him. Well, you know, we've heard actually from Leslie there. He cooks. He kind of puts a lot of effort into the house. He helped Gary with his knee.
No, I like him. I think he's a good housemate.
Yeah, Nick, do you want to see like that kind of a different side to him? Because all we've seen so far is the kind of.
Yeah, I mean, has anyone noticed that he's a really muscly guy? Have you guys noticed it? 'Cause, I mean, he doesn't talk about it enough.
Me. It really has.
More cooking, please.
Yes, more cooking, that'd be great. But, I mean, it would be nice to see him... It would be nice to see him do a little bit more, other than...
Yay! Nick just got it in. OK, let's talk about Claire. Leslie thinks she's safe. Keith? Is she safe?
She's not. No, I don't think she's safe at all. Because we haven't seen much from her. And I know there's been the idea of, like, you know, on the phone earlier on, getting her to drink and come out of her shell a little bit more. She's a lovely lady, and she's a fantastic actress. But I don't think she's doing enough for the public to actually save her.
She's in real danger.
Audience, is she going to be all right tomorrow night?
She's got great potential, but it's just like I want her to be more of a bitch, actually, and I want her to actually get her claws out.
But then you'd want her out.
Not necessarily. It depends. It depends on who she's.
You want her to do it in a good way rather than in a nasty way.
It would just make it a bit more interesting, wouldn't it? Don't you think?
Peed everywhere. I'm so like a chihuahua.
Peed everywhere. You think?
They won't pick up the phone for her.
No. You think she won't get votes?
That's the danger, yeah.
OK, let's move on to Gary. He was put on the scrap heap. Will he be scrapped tomorrow,
No.
Keith?
No, not at all. No way. No, Gary will stay for a very, very long time. On the other hand, there was a bit with Dee, the confrontation, that sort of really, I'm trying to think, quelled him. Sort of like put him in a box, and there's nothing he can do. And I think that...
well, she has been very good with him, hasn't she?
Yes,
she has taken time
very
with him. She's sat with him. She's listened with him.
You know, and I think he's got a difficult job, really,
has...
because he can't hear very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, he's a bit thick. So, you know... No, sorry, I didn't mean it.
He's fantastic.
We'll see what happens when you marry your cousin. Anyway. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
He's not. He's not.
Duncan, does the house need Gary Busey?
Yes, they do. I think he's a
peed everywhere. I'm so sorry. Like a chihuahua.
Perfect timing. And finally, the Brad Pitt of ballroom, James. Duncan, did Frenchie make the right decision?
If it was vote to evict, I think James will be out of there. But it's vote to save, so I think that he's going to be safe. I think they're going to get...
You think he'll be all right? Nick, what do you think? Audley thinks that he's kind of hanging out with the young kids, so he'll be safe and, like, cool and...
I don't know, because we saw on tonight's episode he was dancing with George, and you just saw how worn out he looked. He was sweating buckets. I mean, he couldn't keep up with George, the couch potato. He's famous for watching telly. It's unbelievable. He couldn't keep up with it. So, you know...
We have to give him some credit, though, because he is the man who got...
No, finish it.
Who got Gary Busey to shower?
Yes.
So surely he's an integral part of the house.
Yes, very much so.
A round of applause for that, I think.
I got double Leslie's. Amazing. Right, very quickly down the panel. Keith, who should go tomorrow?
Sadly, I think it will be Claire.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Duncan?
I agree. I don't want it to be Claire, but I think it's going to be her.
Nick?
Yeah, I don't think she deserves it, but unfortunately, I don't think the people were passionate enough to pick up the phone and vote.
Audience?
Oh, I would love David to go.
Oh, OK.
I would love him to go.
David and James. But not David James, because he's not in there. He's football. Thanks, everybody. That was wonderful. See, I got football knowledge. Right, he's a footballer, right? Yeah. Still to come and find out what happened when Gary came face to face with some balloons. See you in a bit.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by SuperCasino.com.
They come from the sea.
Where one walks, many follow. Wherever you run,
They will be there.
They're your Royal Marines commandos. It's a state of mind. You may already have it. Search Royal Marines.
We've got a connection. I feel what's going on. How much do you reckon this huge Burger King meal would cost?
£6.
£3.79. I'm going to give you a burger right now. That's fresh.
Try the new Big King King Chicken or King Wrap with a regular fries and drink for only $3.79 every day on our King Deals menu.
Boom, boom. That was called?
Burger King.
Here at Sky Sports, we're working hard to bring you the very best football. The team is hard at work, selecting more of the games that matter. And it's all go at our brand new Sky Sports News HQ. Meanwhile, our experts are busy becoming a little more expert.
I knew all that. You would do.
So, for another brilliant season on Sky Sports, upgrade now at sky.com/getskysports. Sky. Believe in better.
At Tesco, we've been busy lowering the prices of your everyday essentials. Now you can pack a veg rack, stock a cupboard, and even fill a fridge. And that's not all. These prices are down and staying down. Tesco, every little helps.
This is Now Chilled. Chilled hits.
I'll pick you up when you're getting down.
Chilled beats. Chilled classics. Now that's what I call chilled.
Some days feel fuller than others, especially when you're suffering from constipation. Senokot contains natural senna which works in harmony with your body, giving you predictable, effective overnight relief, leaving you free to enjoy your day. Senokot promotes natural relief to get you moving again.
Take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit.
They never got any real respect until they pretended to be cops.
People actually think we're cops. Great!
That was awesome! But what started as a game...
This one over here is hot. Over.
...is about to get real.
They're not LAPD, maybe a special unit.
Yeah, we're black ops, dude. Let's be cops.
Society has deemed these women defective, and it's our job to fix them. This is a prison, and we are in charge.
Who are you?
You can call me Governor.
The brand new season of Wentworth Prison starts the 3rd of September on Channel 5. Catch the first season on Demand 5.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by supercasino.com.
Big Brother's Bit on the Side, where we're trying to find out whether any of the team suffers from epistemophobia, which, don't giggle, which is the fear of knowledge. So we're going to start out nice and easy. Jimmy, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, simple. Who's your favourite box presenter? Ah! Dare press that button. Here's the news. He's going to be fired. At 10:20 this morning, Gary told Big Brother what he's learned about himself.
What is the biggest thing that you have learnt about yourself?
Oh, I've learned that I'm blunt, and when I'm talking, I don't want anybody to interrupt, no matter what it's about. That's wrong. Also, burping out loud and casually, spitting here and there, and that's what you get when you grow up in Texas and Oklahoma. But there's a way to do, there's when to do it and when not to do it. And I'm learning that. Learning how to roll with the punches and not take things seriously. which Dee pointed out last night in her task. And I say I don't take things seriously, but yet down under I do. I don't mean Australia, I mean down inside of me I do. So there's lots to learn about yourself here. This is a very good self-education school on behavior patterns. And I'm in the middle of it and I enjoy it. Becoming a better man, becoming a better citizen, becoming a better ambassador of what I represent.
Yes, Gary, it is an education being in the Big Brother house. But remember this, sometimes it is better out than in, isn't it? I can't believe I just said that. It took everything I could muster. At 11:54 this morning, Dee and Kelly had a special request.
We've come to ask you a very special favour.
It's regarding the big man, Mr. H.
It's his 9th year anniversary today, and we would like, if it's possible, for you to send in a cake and a bottle of champagne, and we'll pay for it because we can't make anything for him, and we just want to give him a surprise.
And we don't really want to make him a happy anniversary loaf of bread, because we're sick to the fecking back teeth of bread.
Because we can't spell anniversary in ice.
And the guy is head over heels in love. He misses his wife, misses his kids. He's amazing. He's helped us all through this, I think, more than he even thinks he has.
He's the strongest personality in the house, and I'll pay for the cake and the champagne. We would need 2 bottles of champagne because there's 14 of us.
I don't drink. I can't drink that shitey stuff.
Okay. And 1 strawberry daiquiri for Adele, because she's not had a drink since she's been in the house.
And 1 lemonade and lime for me, please. And a potato.
Please, Big Brother.
Big Brother is just writing this down.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Shorthanded be so much quicker.
Dee, Kelly, Big Brother can't guarantee anything, but Big Brother has noted your request.
Okay, thank you.
Ain't no party like a potato party, is there? They gonna get mad. And finally at 2:07, there's that American accent again. And finally at 2:07, Gary faced his biggest acting challenge yet.
Phobia test activated.
Good! God.
Oh, he's alright, he'll be alright.
I hate this. This is not good. Oh, God!
He's gonna be okay.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey! Hey! No. Get the hell away.
He's very strong mentally, and he's an actor, remember?
I don't want the balloons here.
That person must be terrified.
Yeah.
He's keep freaking out a little bit.
Listen, guys.
You. Ah! Hey! Hey! Okay, Big Brother, get me out of here. Oh! God! Hey!
He's acting.
He's acting.
Oh.
He just said no.
His task was to see if he can get us to believe him.
Wow. Sometimes you're not as strong as you think you are.
Would you give him an Oscar for that? Yes! What's the matter with you all? That's today's news. Keith, Duncan, Ian.
Hello.
Digital.
Yes, that's right.
Lovely little couch we've got.
No, a great bunch of people here today. Okay, so basically, phone room tomorrow with Rylan. Ring in. The number's at the bottom of the screen. And obviously, you know, if we like what we hear, we'll call you back.
Yeah.
Great times.
If you don't, you just won't bother with them.
Just won't
That's
bother.
just mean,
Yeah,
Ian.
sorry.
Damn right mean.
I know. That's not digital, though.
What
That's not
tweets do you have?
Okay, so we asked everybody who we think would go tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay, Fireflies thinks James is irrelevant, saying he'll be evicted because he intervenes in arguments and tries to involve himself.
Okay.
What have you guys got?
Somebody called 16 says Gary should go. He's extremely boring and he's cringy to watch. Get Gary out.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Heavenly Blue says, as it's vote to save, Claire will go.
Yeah.
I said that earlier. She's a lovely lady. She's got the smallest fan base, they say. I don't believe that. But they really think that James should leave.
Oh, okay.
We've got more.
Huh?
We've got more. Have we got time?
Do you know what? No.
Let's wait.
I'm just listening to how much time we've got, and we just don't have enough. That's it for tonight. But Ryland's going to be back here tomorrow with Shane Lynch, Kirk Norcross, and the wonderful Emma Kennedy. Plus, your first celebrity evictee. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother is brought to you by SuperCasino.com.
A young woman was murdered last night at the high school.
The dome, but an innocent girl died. It does not care what happens to us. Damn it, Barbie, pull up now.
There are too many people in here for our limited resources. We can't all survive.
Under the Dome, the brand new season continues 10 o'clock Monday on Channel 5. Catch the previous episode on Demand 5.
There's one more thing your daddy wanted you to have.
Do I detect a hint of trouble in Ewing Paradise?
Good blackmail never sours.
The season premiere of Dallas, 10 o'clock Thursday, the 4th of September on Channel 5.
She would cry and cry and cry, and a friend of mine said, just let her cry herself. We're not supposed to be talking about kids.
Thank you.
Nice. Let's play a game.
1, 2, 3.
Join an all-star cast on Milkshake every day from 6 on Channel 5.
Let's get ready to rumble!
You invited them to this house?
I say I did not see that coming.
Sleep at the den.
This is what we do.
From the moments you love
Come with me.
to the ones you've yet to discover.
Everybody in Greece thinks you're the greatest thing since they put the pocket in pita.
All in the one place. Great movies. Every Sunday on Channel 5.
Now the new season of Law & Order Special Victims Unit continues with Deborah Messing guest starring in a dark story of kidnap and torture.
Rediscovering your favorite shoes with Scholl 2-in-1 Corn Express Pen, sponsors of US crime drama.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. Hello.
Hi.
Where are your parents, sweetheart?
Out,
Probably get lonely.
I guess.
Come sit here with me. We'll watch TV and we'll get to know each other.
I don't think...
Oh, shh, 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 shh. We will go as slow as you want, baby doll. Just like we talked about. Where did you come? Hey, I know you.
Alicia Harding, host of Neighborhood Predator.
This is not what it looks like.
Then what are you doing here, Mr. Carlton? You're a father, a husband, and a school teacher. Can you explain the emails and child porn you sent to a minor?
Get ready to move in.
What happened? This is a setup.
Oh, how's it a setup, sir? You brought the beer, the condoms, and the lube. No. See, we have you on tape. The room is wired with cameras. Come. Look. Don't you have anything you'd like to say?
Go.
Amateur.
You okay? Never better. That's great work.
Hand over the taser.
Uniforms already took it.
I could walk off your trigger-happy finger.
Oh, Carlton isn't going anywhere but prison, Vin.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
He just doesn't like civilians trying to do his job.
Yeah, well, his name on 18 arrests should soothe the sting.
Well, she does a hell of a job getting these guys off the street.
An officer asked me to deliver this to you, Miss Harding.
Oh, thanks. You know, I'm used to cops' attitudes, so don't waste your breath.
Is that blood?
That's my lucky scarf.
When's the last time you saw it?
This morning, on my bed.
You have a stalker.
I'm on TV. I get tons of emails all the time. A few saying, I'm watching you, hardly counts.